Sheamus beat him, and then the fans will be even worse.
Yeah.
And you can't have Roman Reigns or Ambrose fight him because they don't, it's very rare that they do the face versus face at a pay-per-view.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I would love to see him come back. I would love to see him wrestle at Survivor Series and even relatively soon. Career-wise, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to wrestle again.
Maybe he comes back and he takes on Alberto Del Rio, and there's your double count-out or your time limit.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah, you know what? Maybe he comes into the tournament
because then he doesn't leave. He doesn't lose, so there's no negative. He still feels that the fans will still accept that as a win, even though he doesn't advance.
Maybe they use it as, hey, like, let's see what he can do for 10 minutes. Let's see if he can physically still work.
Yep, I see that happening. I mean, I would love, if they had a lottery for this.
Yeah.
Where the guys come out and they pick their spot in the bracket.
Ooh, I like that.
That would be awesome. On Monday Night Raw, they come out and they pick their name out, and then they show it to the person, and it goes right on the board. And bang, they pick their spots right there and then. And there's one spot left, and they're not going to announce it yet. We got one entrant left, but it's going to be a mystery entrant. And it'll be announced next week on Raw. Now everybody's going to turn on Raw next week just to know who that is, and then it winds up being Brock Lesnar or somebody. Then the place is going to go.
All right.
The place is going to go ape shit.
Yeah.
So that to me, I do the lottery. Come out is 14 guys, then put 12 and have 2 mystery ones you're going to reveal next week. Put 12 in this week. Have the guys come out. Boom! I pick number 6. Bang! You go on the 6th spot. I pick number 12. Okay. Bang! You go on the 12th spot. I pick number 5. Oh, boom! You're fighting this guy. Oh, all right, cool.
Okay.
I think that would be pretty. I think that would be pretty cool.
I like that. I like that idea. It would build suspense. It would almost be like the days of the draft in the WWE and Cyber and what was it, Taboo Tuesday, where they spun the wheel or whatever. And,
the match wheel. All right, let's spin the wheel so you get to decide what kind of match you're gonna have. Click, 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 click. Oh god. Oh, bra and panties match. Yay.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I'm hoping WWE surprises us.
They have to, because everybody's expecting the worst, and that's Roman Reigns leaving as a face champion. And no, I'm telling you, the place is going to lose their mind, and nobody's going to turn on Monday. After the first hour of Monday Night Raw, everybody's going to shut it off. Or if he comes out and opens Raw with a promo, they're shutting it off.
Yep.
So,
dude, I couldn't agree with you more.
If he leaves as champ, he has to leave as the corporate champion. They have to, which sets up him versus Ambrose. It just sets it up. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah, because just like when the Shield broke up, everybody was expecting Ambrose to be the one to turn, and it ended up being Rollins.
Yep.
So yeah, maybe you have Reigns, who's the one who turns on Ambrose.
I can see it. As much as I said I would love to see Ambrose, Reigns, and Adam Rose as the Shield reformed. There's another guy, by the way, Adam Rose. maybe he gets into the tournament.
Well, dude, the bunny's different now.
Yeah, it's like freaking evil looking.
It's a black bunny, yeah.
It's evil. It's like freaky looking. I was like, what is that? I'm like, that's scary looking. That's. Yeah.
All I gotta say is I want Damian Sandow versus Heath Slater for the title.
Whew, wow.
Let's do it.
No, I want Zack Ryder versus Brad Maddox.
Ooh, sign me up. Sign me up. I'm all for it. Sign me up, dude.
Oh my god. Oh. Well, how about your guest surprise entrance is Byron Saxton and Alex Riley.
Alex Riley's out with an injury.
And they all are. They're all permanently injured.
Alex Riley's going to be out for probably another couple months because he got hurt. Because he wrestled that one time at NXT and got hurt.
Yeah, well, and Saxon's shot, and so is the other dude that's on the pre-show with the tattoos.
Corey Graves. Yeah, Corey Graves' career's over though.
It's a shit.
He came.
I have wrestling cards of those guys. I was going through all my cards and I found wrestling cards of them. Yo, Byron Saxon is jacked.
Oh yeah, dude. Byron Saxon, yeah, he could work too. He was a good worker, but he's just not. He's gonna sit behind the mic. He's gonna sit behind the desk because they don't have a lot of the next generation of announcers right now. Corey Graves is that though. Corey Graves is going to be the next
he's the next heel. He's the next Bobby. He's the next Bobby Heenan, Jesse the Body. Okay. He's that heel announcer.
He'll be once Jerry Lawler hangs it up, or JBL goes and does his thing. I think they'll bring up Corey Graves. I like Corey Graves on the mic.
Does the WWE legal team make it into the tournament? Mr. Otunga.
I think the Authority does their corporate shtick, I guess you could say. We'll see like the corporate attorneys and all this stuff, or maybe Seth Rollins sends an attorney, or who the hell knows.
It'd be kind of funny where they just say, "All right, well, we're gonna send." Our lawyer David Otunga in the tournament, and we're going to send this one in the tournament, and they're going to send like two or three guys trying to secure that the Authority holds on to the title, but then they're going to say we also have a wild card in there too that nobody knows about.
Yeah, it's a fucking sort of a mole. That's what the word I was looking for.
And everybody's like, "Oh my God, who's the wild card?" And everybody's backstage going, "Is it you? Is it you?" And nobody trusts anybody. And then
maybe you have like a semifinals, like a Final Four matchup of Reigns and Ambrose, and neither one of them trust each other.
Yep.
Because they think one of them is the mole.
I agree. But I can tell you right now, if Sheamus isn't in the tournament, you know he's leaving as champion.
Yep. Put it this way, WWE, hire myself, Kev, and I have a couple other good friends who will let us just write your
just not JT, because he'll be bringing Stone Cold back every week.
No, we're not going to ask JT about that, no.
He'll be like, I know what to do. Bring Stone Cold back. Like, shut up.
Stone Cold's going to play, surprised Stone Cold's not going to play quarterback for the Cowboys.
No, oh, God. I saw that story. That was pretty funny. Can't do any worse.
I'm good to go.
It's like JT said. He's like, bro. He's like, I could quarterback for the Jets. I was like, oh, really? Can you? He's like, yeah, I could throw the ball to the other team. I was like, you know what? You're right.
Yeah.
I would love to get paid millions of dollars and to throw double the interceptions to touchdowns.
Right, dude, and I can live off a freaking minimum veteran salary in the freaking NFL.
I said that Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball's minimum salary $750,000. I said, you know what? I'll ride the bench for 162 games. I'll carry the team's equipment. I'll dress up as a Pikachu. Whatever they want me to do, I'll do it for $750G.
Absolutely, dude. The minimum salary in NFL is $450K, I think.
Oh, that's insane. There's one sport I would not do for minimum salary.
Practice squad, bro.
The one sport I would not do for minimum salary is hockey. Sorry.
No.
This is the lowest of ever. I think this is like $250,000. I'm sorry.
And it's the most violent.
Yeah, I love hockey and I love money, but I'm not. No, for $250,000, even if I get on the ice for 1 minute, somebody's killing me.
Yeah, baseball, dude. I'll do that for $750,000. Look at freaking like Zack Ryder and all those guys. Like, I know they don't make a lot of money, but still, they make a decent amount of money, and
they have to if they're sticking around. So
exactly, yeah.
So that or they got some stupid contract that nobody knows about.
Maybe they do. Hey, maybe Zack Ryder knows something about Vince.
Maybe he's got some dirt on Stephanie or something. You know.
Maybe.
You know, or maybe he signed one of those contracts like Hogan did in WCW that I posted a week ago.
No wonder that company went out of business.
Did you read that contract? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, dude.
It was like 22 pages of what? You're getting paid for what?
Every single pay-per-view.
It was like if someone burps and they're next to someone with a Hogan shirt, he gets 25%.
He'll get a $200,000 bonus every pay-per-view. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
How do you get a bonus every pay-per-view?
And it's even worse is that if he's in it, he gets the bonus and 20% of revenue collected from the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I was like, what? And it wasn't even just him, bro. It was Hall, Nash, all those guys. Bischoff was, and Turner were just like, it was like, here, take my money. Poof.
well, yeah, it was guaranteed money, too.
Oh,
whereas back then, and even now, Vince is just giving away guaranteed money.
No, it was bad. Yeah, well, Vince is smart.
Vince
does it like football. So if he releases you, that contract's over.
Those contracts were also straight up front too, I think.
Yeah, they were so bad. I was like, I don't even know how they were open as long as they were.
Yeah.
They must have been making some idiotic amount of money to pay all those guys.
I don't know. But you had to also think they were doing a lot of pay-per-view. They weren't doing as many pay-per-views as WWE does now.
But still, it's a lot of money, bro. I mean, think about if you had a contract that Hogan had, and even if it was a little less for guys like Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Bret Hart, Goldberg, and Eric Bischoff himself.
And Sting?
Well, yeah, but I'm sure Sting probably had an established contract as well as Flair from, before Hogan and all those guys got there. But, come on. They were handing out contracts like candy, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you were in the WWE? Cool. Here's an NWO shirt and a contract.
You got an NWO shirt with you when you signed your contract. I'm pretty sure that's how they did it.
I'm telling you, that's how they did it. It was just a blank contract. Here, fill in what you need, and here's an NWO shirt.
How much do you need to support your family and make a day-to-day life for yourself? Oh, you need that much? Okay, double it, and then write it on a contract for yourself.
But don't forget your shirt.
Yeah, here's a black and white shirt for you.
Oh, my God. It was literally anybody who had ties to WWE was in the NWO.
I mean, you had who else did you have that came from the WWE?
You had Mike Rotunda, Ted DiBiase, Virgil.
Rick Rude. Rick Rude was on 2 episodes in one night.
Well, it's because the one was recorded.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, who else you had on it? You had Kurt Hennig, Savage, Bryan Adams.
Yep, you had the Steiners.
You had the Steiners. You had
the Nasty Boys.
It was really bad.
Yeah.
Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah.
It was like I swear to God, it was like, oh, you left WWE? Oh, all right, cool. Tell us about it. Awesome. Oh, you want to work for us? All right, cool. Well, here's our contract. Do you see those lines? Just put what you need, and here's an NWO shirt, and call me Monday.
I just love the whole. They just handed out NWO shirts with contracts.
It's ridiculous. And if they were from anywhere else, they didn't get the shirt. They got a WCW Nitro shirt.
Oh my God! No, but yeah, we get very sidetracked, fans. We get sidetracked pretty easily.
Yeah, we amuse ourselves often, but
yes.
But yeah, well, we did all our picks and everything, and scenarios, and confused the hell out of everybody with like 25 different scenarios. So I mean,
and then so much for the short show tonight.
Yeah, almost 90. We're 45 seconds short of 90 minutes. So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. It's enough time. We'll be off the air. They can go watch the Sunday night game of the week, and I'm gonna go eat some food. So I'm gonna go eat.
Indianapolis is just about to beat Denver. Denver is about to have its first loss of the season.
That's a shame.
Which I called. Thank you very much.
I can't sit through a football game anymore.
It's funny. I was actually talking with a buddy of mine last night about it, and we're both diehard baseball fans, and baseball is always number one for us. And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do without baseball right now. As much as I love football,